thank you. Well, thank you. I'm gonna, yes, well, we can decide in a second. So wait, I'm going to do the first 7, then bring the big boy on. No, not really. So who's ready for a grueling show? Little late, apologies for that. That's nice. It's like a show, like a normal show. Are you ready to meet your host? He's a cross between sort of Jack Bauer, a thin guy, and Mark Watson himself. It's Mark Watson!
Right, so we're starting 20 minutes late first of all, apologies for that. In a few hours time, those 20 minutes will seem nothing. For now it gives us an immediate logistical problem because the idea was to go 1 AM to 1 AM and of course it's tempting to do a sort of like a tax dodge and say, well, we've done those 20 minutes, but we haven't. Unless you're listening to me, this isn't a show. Don't think, well, we got away with 20 minutes there. We're still going to have to do them. It also means, in previous shows, we've sort of been a bit approximate with the timing, and we will be again. With the battery, is it fine?
Oh, battery's good. All good. It's all good. You used to do the talking, old friend. I'll look after the battery.
The job of most people around me is just to respond to the question, is it fine, with yes, it is fine. It's sort of a setup that has helped to cover up some of the major problems I've had in previous years. Now, yeah, so the thing is, normally we time it, you know, we celebrate the end of every hour, pretty much at the end of every hour by the clock. This time we can't really. This time we're going to have to say when we get to 20 past. Which is horrid, really, because as it is, we're all going to have terrible problems with our brains soon. The one thing we will not need on top of that is having to get to the end of the hour and think, oh, it's the end, oh no, hang on, it's going to be like when the clock's going, but a lot worse than that. So, yes, what I'm saying is this will be, I think it's been covered already, but this will be a dreadful 24 hours of anyone who's been before. Don't get me wrong, it's an exhilarating adventure, a lot of highs and lows along the way. The highs, fine, take care of themselves. The lows, though, there will be some crushing lows. And in a minute, we'll take an inventory of who's here for the first time, who's been to a few, you know. But there's certainly, it's fair to say, there's some people that have been to almost every show, some people that have never been before. Just if you haven't been before, a few frequently asked questions. Is it, how do you do all those jokes and things? No, there aren't really any jokes. No, there are things that people laugh at, but certainly if you're thinking, in terms of material and stuff, no, very sparse, really. So be prepared for that. Physical endurance-wise, you should expect to sort of feel really bad. At about first few hours will be fine, adrenaline will carry us through, there'll be a sense of camaraderie, banter and so on. 5 or 6 hours in, you might feel a bit sort of peaky, then we'll react to that. But then 10 hours, 8 or 9, then certainly 10 hours in is sort of horrid, really, because it's not even halfway, but it's still...
We're still at the introduction stage, basically, Brendan. In a minute, we're going to vote on something that you are going to find very fucking dull. Basically, we started 20 minutes late, so we've got to work out a way to get around that. The 24 hours, if you really, no one has done more for the 24-hour shows than me, but I mean, it's my idea and I fucking did them all. However, other than that, and alongside a number of other people, Hills' 24-hour record is extraordinary. If you don't count McClellan purely on the technicality that McClellan did it like over a wire from Australia.
Firstly, why should you celebrate on every hour as the hour turns? Even though it started 20 minutes late, I'll tell you why. Because even though the venue was late, you fuckers were here on time. You've been here since the beginning